Hey guys, Lexus Driver here. Welcome to a new video. Now on this video, I like to do something very unique. This is regarding my favorite Disney duology, Zootopia. So what I have here on the left, Zootopia, the first film, and then what I have on the right here, Zootopia 2. Now, the uh, the throughout remembering that I watched Zootopia and Zootopia 2, I feel like I'm seeing a pattern here, regarding apart from a new actor or actress. Zootopia, this one is heavily focused on predators and prey, whereas Zootopia 2, the reintegration of reptiles. Now, from a post-credit scene I remember in the sequel of Zootopia, we actually saw Feather. When I actually watched this in the movie theater, I didn't actually see the post-credit scene because I just walked out of the movie theater. But the post-credit scene showed that we're going to be seeing birds in the future installment of Zootopia, because we saw Feather, so it's likely we're going to see birds in the next installment of Zootopia. So for the first film, this is heavily focused on predators and prey, whereas Zootopia 2, the reintegration of reptiles. So it's likely Zootopia 3, we might see the reintegration of birds, hence why that post-credit scene we see a feather in the end. So now the pattern of what I'm seeing, in Zootopia and Zootopia 2, and hopefully, this might this pattern also affects on the next one. Like, we might likely see in the third installment that with the third installment it will make Zootopia a trilogy. But for now, Zootopia is a duology. So about the pattern. In the first Zootopia film, we actually have only there was only one British actor in that film. Chief Bogo is voiced by Idris Elba, who is British, but to be specific, he's English. Zootopia 2, we have another British actor, but this one is a British actress, and she's from Scotland, and she's voiced by the same voice. She's voiced by the same voice actress who voiced Scrooge McDuck's sister in DuckTales. Wait, who's her name again? Michelle Gomez, yeah, Michelle Gomez. She voiced Scrooge McDuck's sister. I think her name is Matilda, but it's really cool to see. It's really cool to see a DuckTales actress in Zootopia 2, because great throwback. But the pattern I'm really seeing here, is the first Zootopia film. As I said, we have the only British actor, Idris Elba, playing Chief Bogo, and Zootopia 2, we have another British actor, but this time it's a British actress. Michelle Gomez voices Captain Hoggbottom. So in the first one, the British actor is English. Second one, we still have that British actor, the English actor. This one, we have another one, a British actress who is actually Scottish. So my prediction for for the upcoming for the next installment of Zootopia 3, since Zootopia 3, we're gonna be seeing birds. My best prediction would be that there could be another character that's going to be voiced by another British actor, likely from either Wales or Northern Ireland. But it's best to keep an open mind, but as I said, I'm starting to see a pattern, between Zootopia, Zootopia 2. There's likely, like, we might have another, likely in Zootopia 3, we likely might have another another character voiced by another British actor, but this British actor either from Wales or Northern Ireland. And then for the fourth one, if Wales, then Northern Ireland next, or if Northern Ireland, then next Wales. But yeah, that's basically like, a pattern I'm seeing, between a lot of these new Zootopia films. And where I'm from here in the Philippines, the title of the movie is Zootopia, but depending on where you're living, depending on where you're living on Earth, depending on where you're living on the planet, how the movie is titled is different. So in Southeast Asia, and also where I'm from, the Philippines, North America, South America, Australia, and some countries in Europe and Africa, and I would say most of Asia, or maybe all of Asia. The movie is titled Zootopia, and the sequel is called Zootopia 2. But in certain countries in Europe and also in the Middle East and North Africa, the film is titled Zootropolis, because the reason the movie is titled Zootropolis in those countries, it's because there's actually a zoo in I think Denmark. Yeah, a zoo in Denmark that's called Zootopia, and to avoid branding conflicts, Disney marketed the movie with an alternate title for the European and Middle East and North African markets to Zootropolis. Now, for Germany, it's different because Germany neither name will suffice, because I'd say because of branding conflict. So in Germany, it's neither called Zootopia nor Zootropolis. So in Germany, it's called Zoomania. But how it's titled. You get what you get depending on where you are. So I'm where I'm from in the Philippines and also Thailand. I'm very lucky that the film is premiered by its original name, Zootopia. But for the other countries that only title it as Zootropolis or Zoomania, you get what you get. The branding conflict. You can try your best to distance yourself from the branding conflict, but Zootopia or Zootropolis, you get what you get. It's how the branding works. So regardless of where you are on the planet, you get what you get on how they're titled. But I do feel lucky that where I'm from, the film is premiered by its original name, Zootopia. But anyway, guys, that's all I have this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and be sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay updated on new content I have on my YouTube channel. But anyway, guys, that's all I have this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, and have a good day, everybody.